Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
What happened last week?
I had to go to work.
No, in the Bible.
Oh, shit. Things and stuff?
For reals?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Well, do you remember what book we're reading?
We are reading Numbers, and there's numbery things.
Numbery things.
And, they were counting people.
They were.
In the Leviticus tribe.
Yeah.
And they were between 30 and 50, and they would carry things for the tabernacle, and then they also had to fight sometimes.
Well,
maybe. Is that about
they
right?
Didn't. It's not that they were saying, and you have to fight. They didn't. That didn't happen.
I got something right, sort of.
You did. They were assigning which tribe goes where.
I was fucking close. I get a cookie.
I will give you a cookie.
Do we have cookies?
No.
Fuck.
But if I did have a cookie, I would give you one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I did get you some Pringles.
Yeah.
You want some Pringles?
No.
Do you want a gold star?
No.
I have stickers.
I don't want a sticker.
What do you want?
I want to read the fucking Bible. Let's read the fucking Bible.
All right. We are reading Numbers chapters 5 and 6.
Great.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay. Numbers chapter 5.
Let's do it.
Okay, this first little section is one little paragraph, and it's called The Unclean Driven from the Camp.
Unclean, unclean.
Don't come to this camp. We will drive you out.
Away.
Away.
Somewhere else.
Far away.
For at least a week or two.
Right. unless you got smoted.
Then you're fucked.
Swat.
Then you're dead.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord gave these instructions to Moses. Command the people of Israel to remove from the camp anyone who has a skin disease or a discharge.
Back to the fucking discharges and skin diseases.
Ew, dirty penis, dirty dick, dirty dick.
I just gotta say, because, like, they go over this shit way more than I would have ever thought when I did go to church the few times that I went. Like, it's not something that I'm aware that ever gets covered in church.
And it should, because they say
it's
it a lot of times.
Like, it wouldn't... Can you imagine? You sit there in the
Could you imagine if you're a Bible study teacher, vacation Bible school, and
we're going to discuss discharge today.
Dirty dick, dirty dick. Or who has become ceremonially unclean by touching a dead person.
Yeah, there's always that.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens, don't you?
I don't touch dead people, so not a problem. This command applies to men and women alike. Remove them so they will not defile the camp in which I live among them.
See, there was equal rights back then.
Fuck off. So the Israelites did as the Lord had commanded Moses and removed such people from the camp. And that's the end of that paragraph.
Wow, that was just matter of fact. There it is. Then remove them.
You're grody,
those
get
fuckers,
gone.
Fuckers be gone.
Kick dirt.
Get out.
Kick
out.
dirt. Kick rocks.
Yeah, that.
Deuces.
Let's just keep going.
Okay, the Law of Recompense. Did we already do this one?
Don't we say that every time we read the fucking Bible? Because it's always something that's being done over.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Then the Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. If any of the people, men or women, betray the Lord by doing wrong to another person, hey, they are guilty.
Okay.
If they do wrong, they are guilty. That's literally what that sentence says.
I mean, wouldn't you consider it wrong if somebody stoned you to death?
I would think, but I'm not God.
So, right, but it just says doing wrong to another person. And, like, if I'm that person, I'm like, yo, guys, you guys are doing me wrong here.
Really, you did me dirty. I'm just a dirty whore woman, though. What the fuck do I know? I have a vagina.
Yeah, according to the Bible, you don't know shit.
Yeah, because blood comes out of my vagina.
Yeah.
They must confess their sins and make full restitution for what they have done, adding an additional 20% and returning it to the person who was wronged. I'm going to guess that, remember a couple of weeks ago when I was like, what is that symbol? Do you know what that symbol means? And it came after a number.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that means shekels.
Okay.
20% shekels.
Sure.
And returning it to the person who was wronged.
Doesn't 20%, it seems like a pretty steep charge.
I mean,
like that sounds like the buy here, pay here like charges and stuff.
It's true.
And the cash advance places and
right,
stuff, you know?
Right. Those got shut down.
Yeah, because they charge too goddamn much.
Right, exactly. Predatory lenders.
Yeah, God was a predatory lender.
You mean Moses?
Whatever.
Moses was a predatory.
No, they're claiming God. So God was a predatory lender. Just
the God of the Christian Bible.
I know. Or Jewish Bible, maybe.
Right.
Or the Torah, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the same thing in there, so.
I don't fucking know. I'm bored of it. But if the person who was wronged is dead, and there are no near relatives to whom restitution can be made, the payment belongs to the Lord and must be given to the priest.
Of course it does.
Okay, but I have to say something. Anytime I hear the word restitution, this is what I think of. In one of the Charlie Brown movies, Sally goes, "You owe me restitution."
It was the
Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good time of year.
Linus made her stay out in the pumpkin patch.
Made her whatever.
She volunteered to stay out in the pumpkin patch with Linus.
Because Linus is her sweet baboo.
Yeah, until she decided that she didn't like the fact that she missed out on all the parties and the candy.
Yeah, no candy. And then
she was like, "Fuck you, Linus."
She did not say "fuck you." She just said, "Tricking little girls, blah 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 blah. You owe me restitution."
I said I didn't say that's exactly what she said. I was paraphrasing.
Whatever. Fuck off. Okay, restitution, blah blah blah. Those who are guilty must also bring a ram as a sacrifice, and they will be purified and made right with the Lord.
Yeah.
All the sacred offerings that the Israelites bring to a priest will belong to him. Each priest may keep all the sacred donations that he receives. Isn't that nice?
So nice.
That's nice.
It's good to be the king or a priest or
when a
whatever.
grifter got a grift, you know?
Yeah.
When you grift, you get to keep your griftings.
Yeah, it's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, the law concerning...
This has got to be where, like, priests get their... Sorry, I know I cut you off. this is where got to be where, like, the televangelist preachers are like, what? We get all the money. You guys just keep giving it to us.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
We deserve
It's
it.
God wants us to have
God.
it.
And besides, I need another plane, bitch.
Yeah, we are God's vessel. We get to spend that money however we see fit.
Yeah, too many yachts?
No such thing.
Okay, the law concerning jealousy.
Okay.
Oh, don't be jealous, babe.
Okay, I
Don't be jealous.
wait, who's jealousy? Because God's fucking jealous.
God is a jealous God.
He's a jealous asshole.
Actually, there's a song about God being jealous. My God is a jealous God, is He.
Yeah. It's a fucking church song.
Yeah.
And they're
Why
gonna,
do
he's
we
gonna get
both know that? We don't know any church songs.
I think it gets played on some stupid ass commercial. That,
like bringing in the
like
sheep.
if you're up past 2:00 in the morning, like then you hear that song occasionally.
No, it's Little House on the Prairie.
Whatever.
Bringing in the sheaves. You know that one?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Okay, so here we go. Let's find out who's jealous and why.
All right.
And the Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. Suppose a man's wife goes astray.
Oh my.
And she is unfaithful to her husband. And
how dare she?
Has sex with another man.
Oh my God.
But neither her husband nor anyone else knows about it. Oh my God.
Such scandal.
I might die.
It's never... Whatever.
This is worse than wearing white shoes after Labor Day.
Right.
She has defiled herself even though there was no one to witness, and she was not caught in the act.
Okay.
And
so what, she has to turn herself in or be wrong?
You can eat my whole entire ass. If her husband becomes jealous and is suspicious of his wife,
so he doesn't even have to know. He just has to be suspicious.
And needs to know whether or not she has defiled herself. He needs to know. He can check out her Facebook account. Or the husband must bring his wife to the priest.
What? What the fuck is this?
The priest is magic. Let's find out what the priest can do. He can
hear some fucking rumors is what he can do.
He can check out her pussy himself. That's what he's going to do.
Yep, she cheated. Right back there.
He must also bring an offering of 2 quarts of barley flour to be presented on her behalf. Hey, if I give you 2 things of barley, will you check out if my wife's a skanky hoe bag? Thanks.
If you're this woman, wouldn't you bring like a couple like shekels? Like, dude, come on. Just give me a good round here.
Yeah. He gave you 2. I will give you 3.
Right, yeah.
3 shekels for a clean punani. Do not mix it with olive oil or frankincense.
Yeah, that's horrible.
For it is a jealousy offering.
Oh, man.
An offering to prove whether or not she is guilty. Somehow the money is going to prove it.
I guess.
Let's see how.
What do you mean the barley? The barley is going to
What the fuck ever. The priest will then present her to stand trial before the Lord.
Oh, my God.
He must take some holy water in a clay jar and pour it into dust he has taken from the tabernacle floor. This is some witchcraft bullshit nonsense like the Salem witch trials.
Right.
If you drown
Yeah,
her...
this is like the tea leaf shit and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
If you drown her and she drowns, oopsie, she wasn't a witch.
Right.
When the priest has presented the woman before the Lord, he must unbind her hair and place in her hands the offering of proof, the jealousy offering, to determine whether her husband's suspicions are justified. Here we go.
Okay.
The priest will stand before her, holding the jar of bitter water that brings a curse to those who are guilty.
Okay.
The priest will then put the woman under oath and say to her, if no other man has had sex with you, and you have not gone astray and defiled yourself while under your husband's authority, may you be immune from the effects of this bitter water that brings on the curse.
Do you think any dumbass ever didn't drink the water?
But if you have gone astray by being unfaithful to your husband and have defiled yourself by having sex with another man, At this point, the priest must put the woman under oath by saying, "May the people know that the Lord's curse is upon you when he makes you infertile, causing your womb to shrivel and your abdomen to swell."
Wow.
So basically, he gives her something that makes her not be able to have babies, and then he's like, "See, you cheated,
right?
You cheated, or else you would be able to have babies."
So they're poisoning the women.
Yeah.
And if you happen to make it through, then you're okay. But if you don't,
only if you get pregnant real fucking quick.
That's really shitty.
Yeah, and imagine if you had infertility issues. Oh well, I guess.
And the only thing that has to happen is your husband has to be suspicious.
Yeah, just suspicious.
Wow.
"I did not like the cut of your jib this night, ma'am.
That's some bullshit.
You did not suck my cock the correct direction, my dear. Have you been cheating? Now, may this water that brings the curse enter your body and cause your abdomen to swell and your womb to shrivel. And the woman will be required to say, 'Yes, let it be so.' And the priest will write these curses on a piece of leather and wash them off into the bitter water. He will make the woman drink the bitter water that brings on the curse. When the water enters her body, it will cause bitter suffering if she is guilty. The priest will take the jealousy offering from the woman's hand, lift it up before the Lord, and carry it to the altar. He will take a handful of the flour as a token portion and burn it on the altar, and he will require the woman to drink the water. If she has defiled herself by being unfaithful to her husband, the water that brings on the curse will cause bitter suffering." Damn.
Did you lose your place?
I did. Okay, but I found it.
Well, hold on. Since you kind of stopped, I'm sitting here just literally visually trying to imagine these ceremonies. Mm-hmm. I'm he's literally just taking a chalice up to an altar, and then he burns some fucking barley, mm-hmm. and then he makes the woman drink. It's just all these things are and then the other ones are they splatter blood on the walls. And I know. It's so fucking ridiculous.
It's arbitrary, childish nonsense.
Yeah.
Her abdomen will swell and her womb will shrink and her name will become a curse among her people. That fucking bitch! But if she has not defiled herself and is pure, then she will be unharmed and will be able to stand for her. Will be able to. Okay, let me try that again. And will still be able to have children.
Their names were shamed, so this is kind of like the Karens of the Israelite times.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is the ritual law for dealing with suspicion. If a woman goes astray and defiles herself while under her husband's authority, or if a man becomes jealous and is suspicious that his wife has been unfaithful, the husband must present his wife before the Lord, and the priest will apply this entire ritual law to her. The husband will be innocent of any guilt in this matter because it's good to be the king and men are awesome and men have dicks and they're tall and they're strong and yay, rah, men. But his wife will be held accountable for her sin because fuck women. Yeah. They are so gross with their bleeding out their pussy.
Yeah, it sucks to be a woman in the Bible.
It still sucks to be a woman in 2021.
But it sucked a lot worse back then.
It so did.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say you guys got it good.
No, we have it less bad. Speaking,
you guys are much, much better off now than you were back then.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, I wish you were more better off and
right.
But yeah, I wouldn't wish anybody back to that time, unless I really, really hated them. But
even then, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty steep punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do something pretty bad.
I only know maybe 3 people who fit that bill.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's maybe go on to the next chapter then.
Numbers chapter 6. Here we come. Good. Hey, Numbers chapter 6. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. The law for the Nazarite. Wait.
Did we ever talk about the Nazarites before?
No, but isn't the Nazarite, how is that related to the Nazarene?
Or the Nazareth?
Oh, yeah, the Nazareth.
I don't know.
Isn't Jesus of Nazareth?
Yeah.
But we're not there yet. That's in the future.
Dude, I've never, the...
Future days past. What?
I don't know.
What? Did you see what I just did there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Hey, give the people... No, that's not what he said. Give the following instructions to the people of Israel.
I could have guessed he was going to say that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I am the Lord. If any of the people, either men or women, take the special vow of a Nazarite, setting themselves apart to the Lord in a special way.
What?
They must give up wine and other alcoholic drinks.
Oh, is this like a monk or nun type thing?
I was just going to say, I was going to say nun because, I'm a lady.
Right.
And you would say monk because you're a gentleman. Yeah. So if you, give up yourself to the Lordy Lord, the High Lord,
we'll have to look a little bit about these guys.
Yeah, that sounds good. What's a Nazarite?
Yeah, because I've never really heard of that before.
Yeah, me neither. They must not use vinegar made from wine or from other alcoholic drinks. They must not drink fresh grape juice, and they must not eat grapes or raisins.
Dude, that sucks.
Raisins, right
out.
I
mean, I'm totally not signing up for this shit.
No, that sounds boring.
That's boring.
No sex, no raisins? The fuck?
No alcohol.
Ooh. As long as they are bound by their Nazarite vow, they are not allowed to eat or drink anything that comes from a grapevine. Not even the grape seeds or skins. Is this where they get that?
They can't even hear it through the grapevine.
I see what you did there.
Right, yeah.
So is this where some Christians get you're not allowed to have alcohol ever?
No,
hardcore?
because this is if only if you sign up to be a Nazarite.
I mean, I would think that. But whatever, what do I know? They must never
Besides, Jesus turns water into wine.
He sure as fuck
does. What the fuck
does.
they mean they can't drink wine? Fuck that.
Jesus drank all kinds of
That's
wine.
That's some bullshit. You can drink all the fucking wine you want. He's turning water into wine.
Besides, if you're saved, you're saved. From what I hear, it never goes
cares?
away. Yeah. They must never cut their hair throughout the time of their vow, for they are holy and set apart to the Lord.
So, ZZ Top then?
Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Until the time of their vow has been fulfilled, they must let their hair grow long, and they must not go near a dead body during the entire period of the vow to the Lord.
What if somebody dropped dead right in front of you?
Run away, bitch. Even if the dead person is their own father, mother, brother, or sister. They must not defile themselves, for the hair on their head is the symbol of their separation to God.
Okay.
This requirement applies as long as they are set apart to the Lord. So I guess you could decide to not be set apart no more.
I guess.
If someone falls dead beside them, the hair they have dedicated will be defiled.
Oh, does it really say that? Mm-hmm. So, you can't run away. You just fucking lost all that shit.
They must wait for 7 days and then shave their heads.
Can you imagine you did all this, godding stuff that you wanted to god?
I'd be pissed.
And then you had to shave it all off, and you're like, fuck, now I gotta start all over again.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. Then they will be cleansed from their defilement. On the 8th day, they must bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest at the entrance of the tabernacle. The priest will offer one of the birds for a sin offering. What the? Why am I giving a sin offering? I didn't do nothing. I was the holiest of holies.
Somebody died next to you. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I hate it when
Why would you let that happen?
I hate this
You
book.
never are to let somebody die next to you, don't you know?
Hey, one of the birds for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. In this way, he will purify them from the guilt they incurred through contact with the dead body.
You know, it seems to me that the best course of action in this religion is to just go live by yourself somewhere off in a fucking mountain cavern somewhere.
Yeah.
And just go
eke out an existence.
Stay away from everybody
in the
else,
wilderness.
and you're good. You can't possibly fuck up out there.
Yeah, screw who you want to screw, and not worry about your good neighbors over there across the desert.
This is just there's too many fucking things to keep in mind. So
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Then they must reaffirm their commitment and let their hair begin to grow again.
They must reaffirm their commitment. They can't just say, nah, fuck it.
Fuck this life. It ain't for me, yo. The days of their vow that were completed before their defilement no longer count.
Oh my God.
They must rededicate themselves to the Lord as a Nazarite for the full term of their vow.
What is the full term?
Each must bring a 1-year-old male lamb for a guilt offering. This is the ritual law for Nazarites.
I don't know what the fucking Nazarite is.
At the conclusion of their time of separation as Nazarites, They must each go to the entrance of the tabernacle and offer their sacrifices to the Lord. A 1-year-old male lamb without defect for a burnt offering, a 1-year-old female lamb without defect for a sin offering, a ram without defect for a peace offering, a basket of bread made without yeast, cakes of choice flour mixed with olive oil, and wafer spread with olive oil, along with their prescribed grain offerings and liquid offerings.
I really get sick of saying how weird this God is.
He's so weird.
He's so weird.
The priest will present these weirdo, crazy-ass offerings before the Lord.
Yeah.
First,
or, before Moses and Aaron at least.
First, the sin offering and the burnt offering. Then the ram for a peace offering, along with the basket of bread made without yeast. The priest must also present the prescribed grain offering and liquid offering to the Lord. Then the Nazarites will shave their heads at the entrance of the tabernacle. I thought they already did that.
Right? I thought that, yeah.
They will take the hair that had been dedicated and place it on the fire beneath the peace offering sacrifice. After the Nazarite's head has been shaved, the priest will take for each of them the boiled shoulder of the ram, and he will take from the basket a cake and a wafer made without yeast. He will put them all into the Nazarite's hands. Then the priest will lift them up as a special offering before the Lord. These are holy portions for the priest, along with the breast of the special offering and the thigh of the sacred offering that are lifted up before the Lord. Sounds like just another way to get more food and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, like, I'm so bored of fucking offerings.
Yeah.
Like, they've been talking about offerings forever now.
Ever.
And I'm like, dude, yeah, okay, you kill shit and you give it to God/Moses/Aaron.
Yeah.
And, okay, we get it. You do that a lot.
A lot.
Because anything you do requires it, so...
Because everything you do is a fucked up nonsense.
So you can just stop saying, just maybe say, consult the fucking, the chart at the tabernacle, and, do the things it says there.
Could you imagine, making that chart, though? Sometimes it would be, a Venn diagram, and other times it would be, an algebraic equation.
Right.
Or, where you have to graph your equations.
Yeah.
M equals, the slope and all that.
I would love to see, somebody do some YouTube videos of all the... we should start a YouTube channel of just, how to do Abrahamic religious offerings.
Oh, my gosh. Somebody would really hate that.
Well, somebody really hates this.
Well,
we're sitting here calling God a dick and saying fuck
true.
All this shit and stupid.
For some reason, I feel like YouTube
that's worse somehow.
Yeah, that's the end all be all. You could say it, but you put it in video.
Right, that's just it.
That's just it.
Yeah.
After this ceremony, the Nazarites may again drink wine. This is the ritual law of the Nazarites who vowed to bring these offerings to the Lord. They may also bring additional offerings if they can afford it. And they must be careful to do whatever they vowed when they set themselves apart as Nazarites. Okay, one little paragraph and then we're done.
Okay.
The Priestly Benediction. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons to bless the people of Israel with this special offering.
Okay.
May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. May the odds be ever in your favor. Live long and prosper. Whenever Aaron and his sons bless the people of Israel in my name, I myself will bless them. The end.
Okay.
What else?
That's just really weird.
Random.
What is a So what? You bless them. They can still fuck up and you're going to punish the shit out of them. So.
Yeah, or they turned left instead of right. And you're like, smote.
What exactly does a blessing do for you? I don't.
Who the fuck knows?
It doesn't seem like it's anything special other than, oh, look, they paid attention to me. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Just whatever.
I could not live with these kids. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's so much. Too
it's
much.
Too many. Yeah. Too much. Too far.
All right, well, we're done, though.
Yes, we are.
So let's, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we will come back next week with Numbers chapter 7 and 8 on Thursday. But before that, we'll do a Q&A about the Nazarites on Tuesday. And if you have questions or answers, be sure to get them to us by sometime on Sunday
I
that
think
we will
covered
tell
that in
you.
our ending bit.
Yeah, that's
So
why
you didn't have to say it now.
That's why I didn't get specific, because I was like, I saw your face and I was like, oh yeah,
It's already there. Yeah.
Yeah, just sent
Okay.
email.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts, because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcasting app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
nice.
whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you're definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.